if you haven't been a paying member, this is a new episode for you. This is our monthly Flickchart Re-Ranking episode.
These Flickchart Re-Rankings, they come out monthly, and this is where we get our house in order, our Flickchart house in order, since we stopped doing it on the main show. And so we release just these episodes, and you hear it every month, and you get everything. And we are waiting, just like everyone else, I'm sure, call the press for Prince's Under the Cherry Moon to come back around for a re-ranking. That has not. I know that's the one that everybody's waiting for. So
yeah, more notes from listeners than anything else.
More than anything else, yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see where we land with this. But anyway, tune in and enjoy. And please consider becoming a member. Hey, it's Flickchart time!
It's early for that.
Bring it, Pete!
It's brought!
I'm gonna take you down! I feel like our voices just have to keep getting deeper and deeper as we do these re-rankings.
I know.
It's time to defeat you!
It's the peril of Flickchart!
Oh, my. Wow. All right, so we are here. This is October. Now it's time
to defeat you!
You know what? All right, you can have it.
Is it too much?
You can take. Go ahead and take. I'm going to give you. I'll give you all of them.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is going to be easy. So first
up, we'll see. Now my emotions have gotten ahead of me. Let's go.
Oh, those silly emotions. All right. First up, we have Inception or The Fly.
Inception.
Gosh, it's The Fly, though. I love that movie so much. You know, I'm just going to say The Fly.
I'm just going to say The Fly, but it's really Inception. You're going to start so early.
I am. This is, sometimes you just got to push.
And The Fly was The Fly what was that a Cronenberg? No, it was not part of Cronenberg.
It was not.
Was it horror? Was it member bonus?
It was
it listener submission?
Listener's choice. Yes.
Listener's choice.
Yes.
Yep, I knew it.
Yep, that's right. I knew you knew. Yes.
And Inception was Nolan?
Matt Medrano did The Fly. He brought that to us. And Inception was what?
I don't know. Was it we didn't do a Christopher Nolan series.
No.
Original sci-fi.
Yes.
All right,
here we go. One,
two, three. Scissors. Rock.
The Fly takes it.
Oh no, this is
and The
not
Fly went
looking
from
good.
109 to 25. Oh, I just love shaking this thing up. All right, next up we have Snatch or Moon.
Oh, wow. So Moon was original sci-fi too, right?
I believe so.
What was Snatch?
What was Snatch?
I don't remember what Snatch was.
That was a Speakeasy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yep,
with
that makes
sound
sense.
mixer Michael B. Koff.
Yep.
That's
Coffee,
exactly.
good man.
So that was that one. And what was your direction on this?
I'm torn. I'm torn asunder. I like them both about the same, I think. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for Brad Pitt's questionable accent. Let's go Snatch.
Me too. Snatch for me.
Oh, good.
And Snatch held steady in spot 55. So it was.
We do like that movie very much. Yeah.
Next up, we have Zero Grad or The Illusionist. Oh my.
Okay, it's the
I love
illusion.
that every
it's
time we talk about Zero Grad, you just start cracking up.
I do because
every
it's
time.
Funny. It is great. It is. I love that movie, but it's The Illusionist.
I am gonna say Zero Grad.
Really? Okay, you can have it.
If it was
I don't even want to fight
Prestige.
about it.
Yeah,
I don't even want to fight about it. I get so much joy that you stop talking. Move on. Click it.
Well, Zero Grad
click
held
it?
steady in spot 254.
All right, that's probably about right.
Next up, Sophie's Choice or Time Crimes.
Time Crimes.
If only Sophie could have gone back in time.
You know,
she could have saved both children.
Maybe that's the mashup we need. Sophie's Crimes.
It's the mashup everybody wants.
Time Sophie. Sophie's time. It's Sophie's time. Come on, kids. And I mean both of you.
Time Crimes for me as well. And that held steady in spot 130. Oh, and what series were those from, Pete?
Sophie's Choice was Meryl Streep, and Time Crimes was, what's his name? You know what I'm saying.
No.
Why don't you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to know what I think by now, Andy.
Well, when you say what's his name, that's where you really throw me, because there is.
Is it because it wasn't? It was time travel?
Time travel, yes.
Mr. Time Travel.
Mr. Travel, Mr. Time Travel. Please report to the yellow courtesy phone. Next up, we have Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, or Miller's Crossing.
Miller's Crossing was the drama of the brothers Coen.
Yes.
Doc Strangelove. That was that. What's his name?
No. This
it
was
no.
This
Wait
is
a
a series that you're going to have a hard time guessing, because it was 2 films, and we each brought one.
So it wasn't like a guilty pleasure.
No. You brought Paranorman, if that helps.
Why would we have done a series that it was Paranorman and Dr. Strangelove?
It was our vacation challenge. We each brought a film just to celebrate before we went on vacation.
That's a weird series for us to do.
I know.
I don't
it
get
sure
that.
Is.
That one doesn't hold up.
It
does
hasn't
not
come
hold
back.
up.
Has not circled back to that particular series.
Yeah, no more vacation
regardless,
challenges.
It's Dr. Strangelove for me.
Dr. Strangelove for me too.
And held steady in spot 7. That would have been a big jump for Miller's Crossing.
Yeah.
Next up, The Book of Eli, or The Emigrants.
Book of Eli was the Hughes brothers.
Yep.
And The Emigrants was, my God, this movie is long and pointless series.
Ouch.
I know. I didn't hate it that much.
In your, but it's hate talk. You just like trash talking the movie, which it did nothing to you.
No, it didn't. And in fact, I don't think I was sour on the movie. In fact, it was a longer film. But I do remember this one because it was a listener's choice.
Yes.
Is what this one was. We've done this one. This has come up before.
Right. It has come up before. That was one of our Swedish listeners who brought that back. No, it was Finn Froda from Norway who was living in Sweden.
Yes. Now, I know that you're going to vote The Emigrants and I'm going to vote Book of Eli.
Gosh, you're so smart.
Yeah. So, shall we do this?
Let's do it. All right. A 1, the 2, the 3. Rock. What was that? Panic.
Oh my God. We ran out of runway.
It's a very easy
because my mouth went
on it before.
My mouth said paper and my brain said scissors, and in the middle I think rock came out. So,
yeah.
Do I get a do-over or do you just get it?
Out at once.
Yeah.
I'll let you have a redo.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Paper.
Rock.
All right.
Look at that. You still
All
take
right.
it. Book of Eli held steady in spot 389. Look at that. You have managed to push The Emigrants down toward the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have Il Postino, the Postman, or Force Majeure.
Force Majeure is from the series Movies I Didn't Know I Would Love.
That's right up there with your best friends who haven't met me yet list.
Exactly. Yeah. That movie came out of nowhere. I thought it was really fantastic. That was another listener's choice, right?
It was. That was Per Johansson and Gustaf Larsson from the Film Podden podcast in Sweden.
And I've already forgotten what the other movie was.
The other movie was Il Postino, the Postman.
Oh, I like that one too. I think I'm going to go Force Majeure. Right?
Yeah, Force Majeure for me. But what was Il Postino? What series?
Was it what was it a part of? It was the same thing we did with the one with the mountain, right?
Yes. If you're talking about Iwo Jima, yes. I mean, it could be Force Majeure. That also is a mountain.
No, what was this series? The one that was it movies and or remake? No, it was the foreign language best foreign language picture.
Foreign language films nominated for best
nominees.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm great
Correct.
at this. I am
You
great
are.
at this.
Force majeure takes it, held steady in spot 227. Compulsion or network? Ooh,
Wow. Well, oh, man.
absolutely network.
It is. Wouldn't it be great if there were a movie that could come up against network? It's not. That movie is not Compulsion.
Well, there obviously are three others. Network's number 4 on our list.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But Compulsion was.
It was the first of our blank series.
When did we do it? That's a long
Followed by,
time
I
ago.
believe, The Sting. And then Oz.
Richard Zanuck.
Yes, Richard D. Zanuck series.
Yep.
That's correct. And network was?
Fantastic movies. What was network was nope, don't Patty Chayefsky?
Yes.
Don't.
It was actually a crossover episode, I think, from films of 1976 into our Patty Chayefsky series.
Hmm.
So it was a little bit of both.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but network takes it, held steady in spot 4. Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, or The Town.
Oh dear.
It's totally The Town.
It's really The Town. As we're recording this, though, like literally minutes ago, William Shatner went to space.
I know. I saw that.
I thought that was
man.
so funny that, when he was approached, he says, I'm 90 years old. Nobody wants to see me go to space. And then the world responded, everyone wants to see you go to space.
100%.
Yeah. So it just breaks my heart a little bit that that's the one that comes up against. Yeah.
Well, Star Trek V.
It was Star Trek V.
Catwoman.
Yeah. Okay.
It's The Town.
Totally
And
The
the
Town.
series?
Heist.
Yep.
Films. And Star Trek was Star Trek.
Star Trek, of course, right. Town held steady in spot 235. Next up, we have Defending Your Life or Rabid.
Was Defending Your Life Meryl Streep?
It does have Meryl Streep in it, but it was actually
wasn't.
a
I don't know.
listener's choice movie.
Listener's choice. See,
Yes.
what I wanted to say
Jeremy
was
Wickett.
I brought it, but I didn't bring it.
You didn't.
I
Jeremy
just-
Wickett did.
Yeah. Okay. So that was Defending. What was the other movie?
Rabid.
Oh, Cronenberg.
Yes.
This is a hard one to compare. And
I just have
again,
to-
I think a
yeah.
mashup is in order.
You wanna see it?
Maybe Rabid is what Defending Your Life would have been had Cronenberg made Defending Your Life. Like probably everybody who lost defending their lives would have to eat each other.
Or Meryl Streep would be in Judgment City having to defend her life, having been going around eating people with the mouth in
With
her
the mouth in
armpit.
her armpit. Yeah, it's the armpit mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't have enough movies where Meryl Streep is eating people with a mouth in her armpit.
Boy, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I did love.
Like, do you think The Post would have worked better if, when she was talking to Tom Hanks, she lifted her arm and drank his blood with her armpit?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Knowing Meryl Streep, her armpit mouth would have a fantastic German accent.
Or Clint Eastwood totally could have bought the farm or the bridge on Bridges of Madison County if she was doing that with him.
Madison County. Oh my God. Or Meryl Streep.
Or Out of Africa when Robert Redford was doing his flybys. Come on down here. And then she attacks him with her. I think this is a whole new thing that we need
It totally is. She started taking some more sort of character risks, wearing some makeup, but really never saw the future that could become her by working with Cronenberg. Oh, man. Well, look, I think, how did you feel about Defending Your Life? I think you hadn't seen it when we watched this.
No,
Do
I had seen it. And, I think I have mixed feelings about it. I think I like both of these enough to like them, but to not love either of them. So I'm a little torn here. I may just say, geez, I don't know. I feel like I start saying one and then that pushes me to the other. And then I keep going back and forth. I'm just going to say Rabid though.
Ah, dear. I do feel like, I I just like Albert Brooks and the way the film is written and the way he is just such a version of himself. But I kind of remember having mixed feelings about the movie. I went in loving it and then watched it, and I think you talked me down.
Blame it on Andy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good either way. I can go Albert Brooks if you want. I'm feeling pretty even keel across the board.
All right. I'm gonna go defending your life.
All right.
I'm gonna go defending
you defended its life, and it held steady in spot 334.
That's pretty low.
Yes. Well,
That's
they
telling.
both are, obviously.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Fast Times at Ridgemont High or The Day of the Locust. Oh, I love that movie.
I know, it's so
I
weird.
really love both of these movies. But Day of the Locust, that one just sticks in my head like nothing else. And I'm going to pick it because I just love it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Day of the Locust.
What series are these from? While you're thinking.
Day of the Locust. Why did we watch Day of the Locust? It was... What was it? Wasn't it was it a year?
No, this was a his.
It was a his. Okay. Was it a director?
No. Performer.
Oh, performer. Okay, getting there. Now, who was in that movie that we would have talked about? Floor interview guy. We talked to him.
Yes.
It was
Richard
Dick Dysart.
Richard Dysart. There you go.
Man, that was a close one. Okay. I think I'll probably give you Day of the Locust.
Okay.
I'll give you Day of the Locust.
And I had a big jump. Went from 378 to 194.
Yes. All right.
Love it.
There it stops.
We shall see. Next up, we have Cloverfield or The Philadelphia Story.
I think
Cloverfield. Philadelphia Story for me.
Okay, you can have it.
All right, what series were they from?
Cloverfield, was that original sci-fi?
No.
J.J. Abrams?
Think about the production process. What does that
Oh, found footage. It was
Found footage.
Okay, of course. Philadelphia Story. Was it...
It was a somebody we talked to.
Hey, I'm really suave. What's my name? Cary Grant?
This one makes me think of Lake Placid and The Wonder Years and Friday the 13th, Part 2. And House.
Was it and House?
House.
Really? I have no idea. I don't remember why did we talk about this movie?
It was a speakeasy. We talked with Steve Miner about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was, yeah. Well, that's too bad.
Philadelphia
Speakeasies throw me, I think.
They do, because it's the one extra show that we did that's on this list, whereas so many other series
are not.
List,
yeah, so it's not my fault.
It's not your fault. Philadelphia Story held steady in spot 111. Next up, we have Duck-You-Sucker or Intacto. It's Intacto for me. I love that one.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was original sci-fi, right?
No.
Were they all original sci-fi? Can we just say they're all original sci-fi?
Just every movie. Well, let's start with Duck-You-Sucker. That one should be easy.
Intacto. Well, now I'm okay. Duck-You-Sucker was the Sergio Leone trilogy. Once Upon a Name.
Once Upon a Time trilogy.
Yes. Okay. Intacto was back. Was that back when we were just saying this movie isn't in English?
Yes. This was
we're so
really
classy.
Terrible foreign language series. Yes. Great. I mean, all great movies.
Oh, such great movies. Could have been a little bit more fine on the genre.
Although you
genre
didn't like one of them.
Which one was that?
You struggle with one, and you never want to watch it again, and you hated one.
Which one was that?
I'll read them, and you tell me which one was which. City of God, Yee Yee, Run Lola Run, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, Intacto.
You got it. You totally got it. So Diving Bell the Butterfly is insufferable for one reason, and Yee Yee is insufferable for another.
Whereas I love all 5.
Yep.
That's me. But Intacto takes it and held steady in spot 185. Next up, Born on the 4th of July or 2001, A Space Odyssey. Oh, it's just like Flickchart just loves working with me. This is great.
All right, here you go.
We'll see. I may lose it. But wait, what series are they from?
Does it matter at this point?
It always matters, Pete. It always matters.
So nervous. 2001 was that original sci-fi?
It wasn't.
Why did we do that movie?
2 reasons.
Well, we did that one because, first of all, it was the Odyssey films.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
and
the Odyssey films.
it was also the year. It was a year.
Yes. 50th anniversary series from
68.
films of 1968.
Okay.
That is correct.
I've already forgotten the other movie, but I'm going to vote for it.
Born on the 4th of July, which was what series?
4th of July movies, Andy.
That, Independence Day, Jaws.
That was, what was that?
It was done fairly recently.
It was fairly recent.
Last season.
You would think that I would be have it a little bit more tip of the tongue, kind of resonant. I do remember the movie. I remember that it was Oliver Stone.
Oliver Stone in the 80s.
That it was it was the last one of our Oliver Stone in the 80s.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going 2001. You're going Born on the 4th of July. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Paper.
Scissors.
Oh, Born on the 4th of July takes it. Little Baby Jump went from 166 to 147.
I'll take it.
Dang it. All right. Lady Vengeance or Underworld Evolution.
You didn't make a bigger deal out of that. Are you just like, we've been waiting and waiting for that movie to come up?
Well, no,
I made a joke about Prince Under the Cherry Moon, and that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that movie comes up more than Under the Cherry Moon does. So.
I know. God,
and I didn't win, so I don't want to celebrate.
Oh, okay. That was great. Come on,
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know. Lady Vengeance or Underworld Evolution?
Lady Vengeance.
I'll say Lady Vengeance. What series are these from?
Lady Vengeance is the Vengeance trilogy, right? And Underworld is the Underworld, octology.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. Lady Vengeance held steady in spot 363. I need to watch that one again. Interstellar or The Man with Two Brains?
Interstellar.
Okay.
Original sci-fi.
I'll say
Man with Two Brains, Steve Martin.
Interstellar was not original sci-fi.
Of course it wasn't, because I can't guess anything but original sci-fi, and eventually I run out.
Time travel.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's right. Interstellar went from 204 to 146. Look at that.
Oh, good.
Next up, Roma or Son of the Bride.
Oh, wow.
It's Roma for me.
Yeah, it's Roma.
As much as I love both of them.
But I do love those movies, yeah.
What series are they from?
You would ask.
I would.
Roma was fantastic black and white movies with close-up shots of driveways.
Wow.
Driveway movies.
I'm amazed that you got that.
It was driveway movies. And, of course... Son
of the Bride.
Best Picture nominees. Foreign Language Best Picture nominees.
Foreign Language Best Picture nominees for
And
Roma,
Son of the Bride was the guy.
Yes. Ricardo
Darín, yeah.
And are we both saying Roma?
Yeah.
Roma held steady in spot 125. Next up, we have National Lampoon's Vacation or Detour.
You know what we need to do is the new Vacation. We need to find an excuse to do that.
Well, we already did. We already did 2 vacations, and we said, you know what, we're just going to have to do the rest of them.
I know. We got to do the rest of them. That's a funny movie. All right. The original one was, that was an Egon.
That's right. It's our Egon series.
The Egon series. And I can't think of his name right now.
Harold Ramis.
John Stamos. And the other movie, I've already forgotten.
Detour.
Was that another Is that Zanuck?
No.
Why did we do Detour then? Why on earth would we possibly do Detour?
Probably because it was a certain style in
film
the
noir
period.
It was a film
yes.
noir.
Yes.
You're good at this.
National Lampoon's Vacation or Detour? I love Detour, but Vacation is such a strong place in my heart. I'm going to say Vacation.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Well, it held steady in spot 88. So
All right.
there you go. Next up, we have Dead Ringers or The Lonely Guy.
Cronenberg and Stephen Martin.
David Martin and Stephen Cronenberg.
And Stephen Cronenberg.
Yeah. Dead Ringers for me.
Dead Ringers.
It held steady in spot 144. Next up, The Illusionist again, or Letters from Iwo Jima, that mountain movie.
Foreign language. And The Illusionist.
Just to be clear, it's not foreign language like those other ones. This is foreign language films nominated for Best Picture.
Yes.
The Illusionist?
I think I might go with The Illusionist.
I'm going to say Iwo Jima. What was The Illusionist? We didn't even talk about it last time. What series was that?
I'm looking for a Paul Giamatti joke, and I can't find it. I'm going to say it was Magicians.
Yes, it was our magician films made in 2006, weirdly.
Right.
That's right. I'm saying Letters from Iwo Jima, so here we go.
1
And 1,
2, 3. Rock.
Paper. Oh, rock covers you.
To the
Letters from Iwo
gentleman from
Jima
Arizona.
held steady at 153. Next up, Silver Streak or Sophie's Choice again.
Silver Streak had some issues.
It did, but Gene Wilder, so stinking funny.
He's so funny.
Yeah, Sophie's Choice, very complex character film.
I think I'm Sophie Choice. Sophie Choice.
Yeah,
Sophie Choice. As much as now I can't wait to see Sophie's Time Crimes.
Yeah, right. I'll do Sophie's Choice also. What series was Silver Streak? We know Sophie's Choice was Meryl Streep. What was Silver Streak?
It wasn't. We didn't do a Gene Wilder series.
No.
We did a. Was this part of a year?
No, it was
this was part of a creator,
director.
right? A writer director.
Yes.
Okay. Give me one other one that was in the series.
Harold and Maude.
Colin Higgins.
Colin Higgins. There it is. But Sophie's Choice takes it and went from 351 to 343. Just a little baby jump. We got a couple more. Next up, The Hurt Locker or Pennies from Heaven.
Hurt Locker was Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah.
And Stephen Martin.
We've had a lot of Steve Martin pop
I know, what are we doing?
Hurt Locker for me, though.
Yeah, Hurt Locker for sure.
Held steady in 164. And last but not least, we have Drive or Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Drive was listeners?
Nope.
I mean, Drive was a listener wanted us to talk about it, and so we added it to a series.
That's right. We added it
series.
to the...
Oh, wait, it's car chases. It was
Great car chases.
Great car
yes.
chases. And it's definitely Drive.
And it was Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. That was definitely not part of the Great Car Chases.
It was part of Great Heists. That was movies made, serious movies made into sitcoms. That should have, and the sitcoms should have starred Ellen Burstyn.
Ellen Burstyn, that's right. But as you said, Drive takes it, and Drive held steady in spot 43. So that's it. That's our re-rankings for today. We had a couple of big jumps in there, and you got your way with 2001 on.
And because of where it is in the list, I will continue to have my way with it, I'm sure. And you will not be able to have your way with Prince at all because it's already at the bottom of the barrel. What's our last movie right now? What holds that esteemed position on Flickchart?
Well, let's see. The first movie on our list is currently The Shawshank Redemption. I'll do the top 5 and the bottom 5. Shawshank Redemption, The Godfather, Charade, Network, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
Man, Network was number 1 for years.
It was.
Okay.
And on the bottom of the list, What's funny about this is some of these are down here, and you've certainly pushed them down here. Tony Manero is at the bottom of the list.
Deservedly.
Then Tentacles, Ocean's 11, the original 1960 version, Meek's Cut Off, and then The Women.
Oh, both of those back to back in the bottom 5. Those are the ones I feel guilty about. Not because I like the movies that much, but I just feel guilty that they're there because movies are hard to make.
No, they are, and I feel guilty too. You know, they're good movies. But yeah, like
the list has to have an end, Andy.
Yeah,
otherwise, this infinite list is useless.
I'd probably put Scoop down lower. Children of the Corn down lower. There are films that I would push further down. For sure. The list.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. Hey,
that's it for us today, everybody.
What a spooky re-rank we've done. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I know. We should have just done all of the horror movies that we've talked about.
Totally should have done that.
Next time. All right.
Bye.
Bye.